Debonair. Okay.
Another one bites the dust, y'all. But we gotta protect our girls from these men. We have to protect our daughters from these men. I told y'all, what was that? Not even 2 weeks ago. I said by this time next month, we're gonna be talking about this again. And now here I am now. I'm gonna say this, depending on when I drop this video. Here I am now. I'm saying it again. Within the next 31 days, we're gonna have another female in this situation again. Mark my words. Mark my words. What's good, y'all? So sorry. Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if you didn't even start yet, y'all are the realest ones in there. I appreciate you anyway. Y'all already know what time it is. We are here again with yet another one. Brittany Fortinberry. First of all, that last name crazy. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. No disrespect, but that last name goes bonkers. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. 10 count, 10 counts of I'm almost certain I can't say this word. I'm not even gonna say it. Yes, misconduct with a minor, 13 other charges. What does this mean? This material harmful to minors. I don't know what that means. And then I guess continue to delinquency of a minor. Crazy, 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 crazy. Y'all know what's so sad, man? That 9 times out of 10, she probably won't get a slap on the wrist. They probably won't give her like 3 years and keep it moving. They won't give her 3 years and keep it moving. Insane, y'all. Let's within the next 30 days, we're going to be talking about another damn woman doing the same damn thing. But protect our daughters from these men. Because the men are predators. It's only men. It's never women. It's only men. It's only males as predators. Right? Let's get into it, y'all.
New tonight, more teenage students in Morgan County are now coming forward, and they're accusing a former teacher of sexual misconduct with a minor. Ashton Hackman is in Morgan County to explain why the prosecutors are now looking to bring even more charges against this woman.
31-year-old Brittany Fortinberry has been held here at the Morgan County Jail since her arrest last month on charges of sexual misconduct with a minor. Since then, 5 new victims have come forward with additional allegations. Prosecutors have asked to file up to 24 additional criminal charges against her, including 10 counts of child molesting, sexual misconduct with a minor, and 13 other charges for disseminating material harmful to minors and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Court documents say all of the teens reported Fortinberry would send them nude and explicit photos and videos on Snapchat and force them to have group sex at her Martinsville home.
Snapchat again. I don't know what's up with women in Snapchat, y'all. I remember when Snapchat first came out, I was probably like one of the last people to ever get Snapchat. To this day, I still don't have Snapchat. But I told a story before. I was in college, this one chick who just kept asking me, what's my Snapchat? What's my Snapchat? And I would just tell her, like, yo, listen, I'm not really active on social media like that. Take my number. And she just refused to take my number. She was just like, yo, make a chat, make a chat. I finally made it. I had it for maybe a couple days. But I'll never forget when I first made the account, I added her, she added me, and she just went to sending me videos, pictures. Y'all know what type of pictures I'm talking. Y'all know what type of videos I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, bro, this is why you wanted me to have Snapchat? So I'm thinking, why is it that a grown ass teacher want to have a child's Snapchat? It's because of the same damn thing. I read the reports. This lady was over here making these kids put on, and I don't know if y'all peeped, but that's why I know a lot of y'all was sitting there looking like, what the hell, a scream mask When the goddamn teacher sleeping with with her damn students. This woman was over her offering drugs and alcohol to her students, allegedly. Anybody suing me? I'm broke. Allegedly was giving alcohol and allegedly giving drugs to to these damn underage kids and making them put on scream masks and other Halloween costumes while they ran trains on her. What in the hell you got going on, Miss Fortinberry? What you got going? Y'all know I prefer my dark skins. She's an okay looking lady. Y'all cannot look me in my eye and tell me that this woman is struggling to not only find a man, but to sleep with a man, to have men run trains on her. You're not going to say that to me. I refuse to hear it. She deserves to be in prison. Again, the sad part is, y'all, mark my words, they gonna give her a slap on the wrist. Y'all already know what time it is. She gonna get in that courtroom and get to crying. She gonna start talking. Ooh, I got perfect. It just popped up in my head. She gonna get in the courtroom, start crying, talking about how she was sexually assaulted at 13 by a group of dudes, and that's why she felt some dumbass damn excuse. And the judge and the jury is gonna believe her, and they're just gonna give her a slap on the wrist. Mark my words. Mark my words. Let this have been a man doing this to some underage girls, drugging them and getting them high. Oh my God. Let this have been a black man. Oh Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Jesus. I'm calling upon you, Lord. I'm calling your name. I need you right now, more than ever. Oh my God. I say this all the time, y'all. Why is it, and now please, I want y'all to be honest with me. Why is it that I am the only YouTuber talking about these types of these types of topics? Where are the other outside of law and crime, outside of like the big ass news networks like CNN, Fox News, the big ass news people that has to cover this, law and crime and all them people that have to cover it? How many other YouTubers are out there, or just social media people in general? How many other YouTubers are out there have talking about these damn women doing these things? Be honest. I am the only one that's speaking on this. And to this day, I still get people that's mad at me. Oh, you always talking about when a woman do. Yes, I have to. Because every time I turn around when a man does this, they talk about it for weeks on end. It's wrong on both sides. You're not going to sit there and say, oh, when a man do it, it's wrong. Y'all going to crucify him and shun him and hang him by the goddamn balls. And then when a woman do it, then it's, oh, well, maybe she was abused when she was younger. Or maybe she didn't. No, they constantly make up excuses when women do these types of things. And I'm fed up with it, man. I am fed up. What you do to one side, you got to do to the other. That's simple goddamn elementary math. We're not going to sit up here and damn shame damn dudes for doing it, because at the end of the day, it's wrong on both ends. This lady was offering alcohol and drugs to these damn kids. And while they was drugged up, while they was drunk, she would commit all these non-consensual sexual acts on these damn underage boys. You have to be a sick individual to get these boys drunk and having them do this, that, and third, and put on damn masks and have them run trains on you? What the hell? What is happening right now? I'm just like, bro, it just doesn't make any sense.
Including 10 counts of child molesting, sexual misconduct with a minor, and 13 other charges for disseminating material harmful to minors and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Court documents say all of the teens reported Fortinberry would send them nude and explicit photos and videos on Snapchat and force them to have group sex at her Martinsville home. A child victim advocate says it's important for parents to feel comfortable having difficult conversations with their children.
And what we just encourage is that parents kind of ask that open-ended question, and they give their children a chance to speak, and then they praise their courage at that time rather than asking them questions about what they did or why they didn't tell. The last thing that we want is a child to feel blame or shame as a result of making a disclosure.
We reached out to the Morgan County Prosecutor's Office to see when these formal charges will be filed. We have not yet heard back. In Morgan County, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
I've told this story so many times on my channel. I'm going to continue to tell this story. My coworkers, I have a coworker who was right next to my office. One of my other coworkers came downstairs to speak to her. They always come and speak to each other, like, during breakfast and all those other things. They always sip their little coffee, y'all, what I'm talking about. And so she comes to speak to my coworker who's right next door to me, and they're talking about whatever they're talking about. At first, I really wasn't paying attention until the conversation got spicy. Now I was like, hold on, I took my headphones off. I was like, wait, what's happening here? And she was talking to her about how she had recently withdrew her daughter from a teacher's classroom. It was like the school just started. This was back in August. And so the lady was like, oh, well, why? She was like, oh, because he's a male teacher, and I just didn't feel comfortable having my underage daughter with that teacher. And she then goes on, she says some other, I can't remember what she said verbatim, but I'm paraphrasing, obviously. But then she goes on to say, yeah, I don't trust male teachers around my daughter because I feel like they're going to try and do something with my daughter. To which my other coworker immediately responds and says, yeah, I completely agree. These men just can't control themselves around these little girls. And I sat there again, because at this point, I'm pretending like I'm sending out emails. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, bro, this has to be some of the most sexist thing I've ever heard in my life. Number one. Number two, that man could have probably the best teacher out there. Some of the best teachers I had growing up from elementary, middle school, high school, hell, even my undergrad and grad school years, some of the best professors, some of the best teachers I had were from male teachers, male professors, male role models. And that's not to say that women aren't doing their jobs. I'm just saying from my personal experience, and you robbed your daughter of that. The fact that a woman said this, and then the other woman immediately agreed. I mean, she said it immediately after. Yeah, these men, they just can't control themselves around a little girl. As if all grown men, adult men, are chasing after underage damn girls. Make that make sense. Seriously. Y'all, if y'all would have seen my facial expressions that day, I was sitting there like, because I just refuse to believe what the hell she said. As if we never see and hear women such as Brittany Fortinberry coming out here committing these types of damn acts against underage children. Did y'all forget about if I remember, I put that out on top. What's that girl? I forgot that girl's name. She was a babysitter. She was sleeping with the boy that she had been babysitting for a minute. Ends up getting pregnant by the boy, having his baby. She had his baby while she was in prison. Y'all never speak on these types of stories. Y'all love sweeping these types of things under the rug, and there's countless boys growing up being mistreated, being sexually assaulted, sexually abused by grown ass women. I told y'all, bro, I was 15 years old messing with a woman who was in her 30s. I was 14, 15. I was a sophomore in high school. I was 15 years old messing with a woman who was 32, 34, something like I can't remember. She lied. She told me she was like 20, but then I saw her license that she was like in her 30s or something like that. But yeah, they never talk about these types of stories. And then when we do speak on it, then it was, oh, well, you probably wanted it anyway. Wait, what? Why y'all don't say the same thing about 13-year-old girls that's out here, having unconsensual, with grown 30-year-old men? That's why I continue to do these types of videos. That's why I'm going to continue doing these types of videos. Because these types of damn topics needs to be talked about more often. More often needs to be brought to the damn forefront. Because this is insane. Who the hell think, like, I just refuse to believe that this woman was having issues with sleeping with men. I guarantee you, ma'am, you could have been sleeping with the goddamn principal. You could have been sleeping with all the other teachers that's from another high school, the men that's in your neighborhood, your neighbors, the male at the goddamn Walmart scanning your goddamn that scan this goddamn mask out to you. You could have been sleeping with all these damn dudes, but you chose to do it with underage children. You deserve to go to prison. You deserve to spend X amount of time. Again, I know they're gonna give her a slap on the wrist, but you deserve to spend X amount of years in prison. You deserve it. You deserve it. Getting them damn boys drunk, getting them boys high, and allowing them bros. In the article, they said that she was having 4 underage boys at one time run trains on her in one setting. They took turns and it lasted for hours on end. She kept drugging them with weed, THC, and all those other drugs, and then traces. Some of them even had traces of like Viagra in them. She wanted them boys to stay up. What? Insane. Insane. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol beside and time you upload notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I love forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.